kind of had not really a choice, but I said yes, I'll do it. Bear with me. I've been thinking about a communion speech for quite a while, but I had just got off working 72 hours and wrote it during that time, so I'm kind of a little iffy about this one. Yeah, kind of want to. This has kind of been something on my heart that I've been thinking about for a long time, and just want to let you guys know where I'm at with this, and just it's kind of heavy, but I think I've been praying a lot about this. So I'm going to start by saying, just how many of us can forgive someone who lied to us? Like, it's pretty easy to do. I mean, it could be a pretty bad lie, and it could really hurt you, but in time you can do it. And then you think about how many times, or how many of us can forgive someone that stole something that we loved and cherished, something precious. And it might not be as easy. I mean, there are earthly possessions that come and go. At the end of the day, we're not taking them with us anyways, but it could take some time. And then I think, how many of us can forgive someone that maybe killed someone we love? Like, to me, that is so hard to do. And then I think of these like mass shooters and all these horrible, horrific things that are just so terrible, so vile and despicable. And I couldn't imagine having it in my heart to forgive someone if someone did that to someone that I love, my child. And just the thing that blows my mind is God already did. He did that with love in his heart, and he did that in ways that my brain can't even fathom. Yeah. And I guess I'm just saying that because I want to relate that to you, put that in perspective, that if you are silly enough to believe that you've done something unforgivable, God already forgave you. And you might be right that it might take some other people some time to forgive you, but at the end of the day, he did it. He did it with love in his heart, and he is the only one that matters. And the craziest thing is, all you have to do is accept it. You don't have to pay anything for it, you don't have to do anything. You just have to say, yep, you did that, thanks. And I just think of how easy it is for me to sin, for all of us to sin. I probably sinned between waking up this morning and talking to you. Nothing big. I don't know what it was, but I probably did. And I know, we all know that he suffered and died for our sins, but the other way around, he wouldn't have to do that if I didn't sin, if we all didn't sin. And so my sins are what put him up there. And every time that I lie, I'm envious, have greed in my heart, I'm the reason that he got put on the cross. And yet Jesus did it. He willingly volunteered to take my place, all of our places, and suffer the worst imaginable torture and death, all for us. And all he asks in return is accept that he did that. How am I supposed to be okay with that? I don't feel worthy of unconditional, scandalous love that Jesus gave to me, all of us. And we are given an infinite number of mulligans, an infinite number of do-overs, and have to pay nothing in return, other than just say, thanks, you did this. So today, when we take the bread and the cup, I want you to do that in remembrance of him, which means three things to me. Humble yourself and accept the fact that you are human, imperfect, but working on it. Recognize just how great of a God you have, and that he would die on the cross for you out of love. And then third, apply that love to your life. If we truly want to be Christ-like, we need to live a life of love. We need to forgive people of unforgivable wrongdoings without expecting anything in return. Ephesians 4:32 says, forgiving each other just as Christ forgave.